Well, ho, 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 and Merry Christmas. You want to join me for a surprise I'm planning for my wife? Well, it's sort of a surprise for her, but it's also going to get me out of some work. You see, it all started on October 31st. You know, Halloween. Well, my wife loves the holidays so much, she puts on quite the show. She had me up in the tree where I was to, scare the kids. Only problem was I fell out of that tree and lost a tooth. But no matter, November 1 came, she looked at me and said, "Honey, you know what time it is?" "Yes, honey. It's time to put up the Christmas lights, right?" "Yep," she said. "Okay." Off to the basement I went. Unfortunately, last year when I put them away, I didn't do a very good job. She's been reminding me every year that I should be more careful about when I put things away so you can just get out and use them again. But you know what's going to happen now? She's going to say, "Honey, I told you so." Well, that's what she was going to say then. I knew it. And I couldn't have that on my conscience that I would disappoint her again. I couldn't have her say, "I told you so." So I had to come up with a plan. I got it. I'm gonna sort of do a magic trick where I'm gonna make her look at something else while I get the Christmas lights fixed. And so I decided we'd take a trip to Branson, Missouri, where they have Ozark Mountain Christmas. I know it starts on November 1st, so I went to the website, the official explorebranson.com website. And here's what I found on November 1st. I found golf. And that gave me an idea. It didn't give me the idea to go to Branson to play golf. It gave me an idea to play at the course down the street. "Honey," I said to Arnie, we always call each other honey. I said, "Honey, I promised the guy down the street that I'd go play golf today, so I'll handle the lights later." "Okay." She's nice. That got me out of it for one day, but as soon as I came home, I got on that Branson site and I looked and I looked and I looked and I couldn't find Christmas. I didn't know what to do. So I called my friend down there in Branson. He runs one of the magazines, and I knew if anybody knew about Ozark Mountain Christmas, it would be him. When I told him about the situation of no Christmas shows, no Christmas images at all on the website, he said, "Impossible. That's impossible. We've got a multi-million-dollar advertising campaign and a whole organization looking to make sure that we're properly marketing the town. He said, I'm going to do some research and find out what's going on." So he opened the website himself. What did he find? On November 7th, what he found was Elvis. Yes, Elvis. Now, Elvis had a blue Christmas, but this ain't Elvis's blue Christmas. This is Elvis in black leather. Hardly a Christmas attire. So my friend decided, well, maybe this is a website that senses where you're calling in from. And they've given him this because he already knows about Ozark Mountain Christmas. Okay, so what research he did was he called family and friends all over the country and asked them to open web pages. Here's the web page that opened in New Jersey. Well, it's got Christmas colors, but those people are wearing shorts, and it looks like summertime to me. So, called somebody from St. Louis. Place looks exciting, still no Christmas. Another from St. Louis, no Christmas. Finally, after about 20 different opportunities to open the site from all across the country, somebody found Christmas. Spending Christmas in the Ozarks is a bright idea. He could learn more. The guy called me and said he'd found Ozark Mountain Christmas in San Juan Capistrano, a friend of his who had it on there. And we got on a conference call, and what did we do? We wanted to learn more about Ozark Mountain Christmas, and you know what we found? No Christmas. So disappointing. Well, gee, it was November 7th and Ozark Mountain Christmas had already been gone on for a week. Surely there must be a problem here. So my friend that lives in Branson that runs the magazine wrote a letter to the CVB, the official marketing for the organization for the city of Branson. And he explained to him how every place he looked for Christmas, he couldn't find it on the official website. Got a letter back 2 days later. Don't worry about a thing. Brand new website getting ready to be launched. All the issues will be taken care of. So I know that today, November 15th, I'm going to be able to surprise my wife. I'm going to say, honey, I call her honey, honey, I've got something special for you. I've planned a trip to Branson, Missouri, but I want you to come along with me now and pick out what shows we want to see and the things that we want to do, okay? So, we'll close a few of these windows to make sure that the impact of these non-Christmas things that we found all the way up through November 10, and we'll open the brand new web page that features Christmas. If you go online today at explorebranson.com, this is one of 3 Christmas images that you'll find. They rotate. I like this one the best for starters. It says, have yourself a merry Ozark Mountain Christmas in Branson. Find things to do, you just click right here. And there we are. Automatically into Christmas. It's a wonderful thing because it's a wonderful time of year. And we have the 5 Ozark Mountain must-dos. Well, honey, we'll have to take a look at those. What does Branson think are the most important things to do while you're there? So here's a list to add to here's 5 things that you should put on your must-do list. The first is Ozark Mountain Christmas. And there's Silver Dollar City's famous parade and their multi-million-dollar Christmas tree that has all kinds of light shows. Now, my wife likes lights. We've got lights here in where we are, and it's a 5-hour drive down there. I know the best way to be able to motivate her is with shows, because she loves to go to shows. So, hold on for a second. We'll look for shows. Let's see what's second on the 5 must-do things list. Christmas lights. Now, we've got lights locally, but, well, those lights don't look very lit up, do they? I'd heard that the Branson Chamber had given up supporting or sponsoring the light program that they had, but evidently the new people haven't gotten theirs up yet, because surely there'd be a photo on it on the official 5 must-do things list. Let's see what else. Christmas parades. My wife and I, we both love a parade. We'll go to that. It's the most wonderful time of year parade. And it's at the Branson Landing. It's on September 14th, September. It's on November 14. Well, today's November 15. I guess I'll just have to say, honey, we missed it. You know, had that been on the site before November 14, early enough that people could have made travel plans from all across the country, I'll bet you that's a big enough parade that it would have inspired people to go to Branson. The earliest this could have shown up, though, would have been about November 12. That's hardly a time to make a plan. Oh, well, let's go see what's number 4 on the must-do at Christmas list. Christmas shows, I found them. Let's see. For many years, Branson shows create productions to showcase the cheer and goodwill of the Christmas season. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, there's no link. Nothing at all. I can't see any Christmas shows from here. Just like number 1, 2, and 3, I can go and see more about it, but oh no, there's no link on number 5 either. Holiday shopping. Gee, they must have put this site up in a hurry. Well, oh no, here it is. Sorry, I didn't look far enough down. There's a Branson Christmas show icon. I'll be able to find the Branson Christmas shows there. Got it. Branson Christmas shows. So silly of me. Well, let's see. That show That photo, that looks like, oh yeah, the Harlem Globetrotters were at Silver Dollar City. I bet you they took that photo just to remind people that Silver Dollar City has not only the Globetrotters, but they have Christmas as well. They're really clever marketing people. Okay, there's no better way to get in the holiday spirit than to enjoy a Branson Christmas show. I'll be able to say, honey, this is it. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, the first one is Andy Williams' Christmas Show. It's starring the Osmonds and the Lennon sisters. My wife loves those Lennon sisters. And here, we'll open that page and, oops, no photo. I wonder why. It would seem important for the first thing on the Christmas show's list to have a photo, but what can you say? We'll have to look at number 2. Christmas on the Trail. Ah, some cowboys. They hardly look like they're dressed for Christmas. Well, 1 or 2 of them has red or green, and you know those cowboys there. They sort of stick to their guns, and maybe they didn't want to get dressed up for Christmas. All right, number 3 on the Branson Christmas Shows page is Dixie Stampede. Well, they're wearing red. That must mean it's about Christmas, so let's look at the text here. No Christmas. See if there's another photo. Well, there is, but it's not about Christmas. This is getting very confusing. We're on the Branson Christmas Shows page, and so far we haven't found any Branson Christmas. Ah, Old Time Christmas at Silver Dollar City. Well, we looked at that before, but let's take a look at it from this page. I'm sort of surprised. Those people are dressed in summertime clothes, and it doesn't look like Christmas to me. Nor does that. Roller coasters for Christmas? Well, there's lots of beautiful photos. I'll be able to say, honey, maybe we ought to bring our wetsuits. It's the middle of November, but we could go on the river rafting cruise anyhow. That's all very confusing because this is the Branson Christmas Shows page. Where are the Branson Christmas Shows? If you'll remember, we were on the 5 must-do things and only found the link to go to Christmas shows. But look at the bottom. No, we didn't find the link. Excuse me. We didn't find a link there, but there is one on this page. Beginning the 1st of November, many Christmas shows begin their performance. For a complete list of Christmas shows, visit here. explorebranson.com/Christmas. I knew there was a trick. Well, looks like the lights haven't gone on yet. Pretty dark photo, but hey, it's the most wonderful time of year. They just forgot to turn on the lights, I guess. There is a live show link, and it talks about Branson being noted for special performances because it's the live music show capital of the world. Surely we'll find those Christmas shows here. Honey? Looks like a couple of hippies to me. Long hair, mustache, psychedelic art. Doesn't say what it is, but doesn't look like a Christmas show to me. Well, here's a section that talks about shows this week. They gotta have shows this week. Ozark Mountain Christmas started November 1st. Here's the 15th, and let's see what we find. Does that look like Christmas to you? I don't think so. Looks like a big wooden chalice with people standing on the top. So we went to shows, let's see, we were on the Branson must-do list. We didn't find Christmas shows there. Then we were sent to the Christmas Branson shows list, but there wasn't anything there. Then we went to shows this week, and there's nothing there. This is really confusing. You know, my guess is this is one of those newfangled website designs that makes you have to go down the page to find more stuff, and we found it. Show listings, and here they are. Branson has so many different shows that they have a filter that you can look at to check which kind of shows that you'd like to see. You want to see a cappella, you check here. You want to see acrobats, you want to see bluegrass, you want to see classic country. It's all in alphabetical there. Comedy, cowboy western, current hits. What happened to Christmas? Well, and look at the show tiles. All those photos, no Christmas. Well, I'm really confused now. You know where we were. We were on the Branson Christmas shows page. Surely they must have Branson Christmas shows somewhere in the site. Let's quick look at things to do. Live shows. That's it, honey. We're going to go to live shows. Here's those darn hippies again. Well, what are we going to do, honey? I was going to invite you to go to see Branson Christmas shows, but we can't find any on the official site. I guess we could just drive down there. You're not excited? You don't want to drive 5 hours? You mean I got to put up the Christmas lights? Okay, that was a little bit of a spoof because Christmas is alive and well in Branson. Here's the Andy Williams show. Yes, not only does he have his classic reindeer on the stage, thanks to the Osmond brothers who've taken over running the theater, but he also has white dogs, giant white dogs that the kids go wild for. And where'd those white dogs come from? From the magician that's in the show, who has his assistant in Christmas attire. He levitates her all the way to the ceiling and spins her around. It's the most amazing magic that I've ever seen. And Andy's famous for dancers because it's the most famous variety show for Christmas, and they've got the most incredible dancers and quick change artists. So if you want a happy Christmas in Branson, you can still go to the Andy Williams show, even though it doesn't look like it on the official website. And you'll be able to enjoy Christmas not only at Andy's show, but there's shows all over town where entrepreneurs and actors and musicians and dancers are putting on the Christmas of their lives. Only problem is it's November 15th and people come to this area from far away, hundreds of miles, and they need to know in advance what's happening in Branson before they show up, because they don't want to just show up without tickets having bought. They surely can't find Christmas on that site. So I want you to know that Christmas is alive and well. There's so many beautiful shows that what you ought to do is, like these girls, jump up out of your chair and come to Branson, because the people in the show business entertainment field in this town and all of the businesses that are there to support the customers coming to see those Branson Christmas shows, they need your business. Now, why did we tell this story today? Because there's no Branson Christmas imagery on the Branson website that would allow anybody to see the Christmas shows. And shows could be the number one motivator that people want to come to Branson at this time of year, because it's been marketed for the last decade as the live music show capital of the world, and is famous, most famous at this wonderful time of year for Christmas shows. So don't worry, we're sure to get taken care of all these marketing issues that we've got. But we want you to come down and join Ozark Mountain Christmas, because it's as fabulous as it's ever been, even if the website doesn't make it look that way.